January 1945, Russian turns. Let me close this door so the furnace is quieter. Yeah, this is the Russian turn. That's the Russian builds. We're going to build 10 infantry, a tank, and a mech. And that's supposed to be 5 Katyushkas. I just don't have any sculpts. I bought my Katyushka sculpts in plum because they didn't have any of the Russian color. And as you can see, they're a little bit different in color here. But not crazy. You can hardly even tell there's a difference actually. So unless they're side by side, you'd hardly even know. Alright. Yeah, so last turn Germany attacked Russia. And they did some serious damage up here. However, this turn, Russia's only allowed to attack one place, one land zone. So as you can see here, I got a little orange chit underneath that factory that the Germans took. The Russians are going to strategic bomb that factory. That's not a land zone attack, so I presume I can do a facility attack. And there wasn't really a good attack I could do here without opening myself up for a counter attack that would on one of these cities that would have not enough units. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to do this craziness down here. Yes, we're going to attack this place. So half of these units came from Transcaucasia, the other half came from Azerbaijan, and the aircraft came from southern Iran down here. All right, there we got a commander. The Germans don't. It is in mountains, so all that means is that we're level in the playing field. We do have more units than the Germans, but we're attacking instead of defending, and sometimes that's not good. So that is the one and only attack we have for Russia, because I'm only allowed one land zone attack. So this is a prime example of why, if you think you're going to get attacked by Germany, maybe as Russia you should have just attacked them first, or just even you didn't even have to attack. You could have just said, I'm at war with Germany, and then you would have negated this craziness that happened last turn with the plus and minus defense and attack values and whatnot. But now, as a result, you're only allowed to attack one land zone back. And the only reason I'm picking this one is it gives me an opportunity to eliminate a threat on one side, and my units will be able to take Syria, and they'll be able to take Iraq and possibly Transjordan and Ankara, and there's not a lot of counterattack units there, so I should be able to get some additional points for Russia out of that stuff. Alright, so that's the reasoning for that. I'm just going to move these guys onto the battle board while I talk, because what we're really worried about is victory points at this point in time. Katyushkas are at 5. Okay. Tanks. And mechs. And infantry. And these aircraft. So I'm only allowed to attack one land zone, so I couldn't blitz anyway. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, there we go. So the stage is set. Now I'm just going to show you with the camera here what's going on. So that's that one attack right in here. That's on Kars. So this is what we got. We're attacking mountains with a commander. So the mountains is -1 everybody, but the commander is +1 everybody. So it balances out. Now the aircraft don't have the mountain penalty, so the fighters are +1 and the tactical is +1. These heavy tanks have a target selection of 1. So if they roll a 1, they get to pick what they kill, similar to what the tactical has. And I have 3 Katyushkas that attack at 5 and have first strike. And the Germans have no first strikes. They do have 4 tanks, 3 mechs, and 3 advanced mechs, and 3 infantry. So let's see what happens here. Maybe Germany should have stayed back, but 3 Katyushkas at 5. Oh, that one is kind of 1 hit, 1 miss. Let's do this one again. Okay, that's a miss too. So 1 first strike. The Germans are going to select this guy, so he doesn't get to shoot, so he's just off. Because that was a first strike. Alright, now we're going to do the attacks here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the orange for the tactical, and I'm going to do the black for the heavy armors. They all have different target selects. So these are all rolling at 8. Okay, so the tanks got 1 target select at 1. And they got a second hit. And then the tactical got a hit as well. So we'll see. I'm just going to leave this one up like that. And we'll show 2 other hits. That way I know that that's a target select. Alright. Now we've got 2 fighters at 7. That is 2 more hits. And we already rolled the Katyushkas, so we've got 3, 4, 5. 5 advanced mechs at 4. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3 hits. That's 3 more hits. And we got 2 infantry at 2 now. So, nothing. Alright, so just take a look at what we have here. So 1's targeted, and then there's 2, 4, 6, 7 additional hits. So if you're going to do a targeted hit, you're going to probably take this tank. I don't think it's going to matter though. And then you got 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, and then 2 more. So we would have lost these 2 tanks anyway. So that's all the Germans have is 1 tank left. So 3, 6, 7, 8 total hits. Germans have 1 survivor. Now let's see what the Germans can do back. Alright, so let's just do the, we've got 3 deceased tanks and 3 advanced mechs also deceased. Well, let's throw in the living tank too. So 4 tanks and 3 mechs all at 5. And we've got 1, 2, 3 hits. Alright. It's not a lot of hits. 3 hits. And we got 2 infantry at 2. Or at 4, sorry. So, and we got 1 more hit. So we've got a total of 4 hits on the Russians. Now, if you're Russia, you're probably going to take these 2. And then you're going to go 3, 4. So these guys are off as well. So you lost 2 advanced mechs and 2 infantry. And the Germans are down to 1 tank. This is working out rather well. Alright, so let's do this again. I don't need to do any target select, so I'm just going to roll 3 at 8, a tactical and 3 heavy tanks. We got 2 hits, we only needed 1. That's good enough. So the Germans are dead, and let's roll the 1 at 5 back, and it's a miss. There we go. That is that one and only land attack. And now we have a strategic bomber, which will be dropping 2d6 worth of damage. And an AA gun, which will be shooting once with a D12, and it needs a 1 to 3 to shoot down the strategic bomber. Both of these things shoot at the same time. They can both damage each other. You can't negate one by doing the other. So let's do this here. We're going to roll the 2d6 damage and the AA gun all at the same time. And we've got a hit and 5 damage, which is the maximum we can get on that. So we lose the strategic bomber and we maximum damage the factory for 5. All right. So just going to grab the camera here. And we lost the strategic bomber, which is unfortunate. But we did make it so that nobody can build at this factory next turn unless they drop an extra $5. So there we go. Damaged factory. Yeah. She's a little tight in there. Alright. So that is that. Now I'm going to place my survivors down here in cars. So we got 3 Katyushkas. We've got 3 advanced mechs. This is now Russian. It's worth nothing, but that doesn't matter. We needed to take out that stack. So from here we can attack that, Transjordan, Ankara, whatever. Whatever we need to attack. Get some points, and we are the dominant force in the neighborhood, which is nice to see. So that was 1, 2. So now I still got 3 moves left from an air base. So 3, 4, 5. We're going to throw these guys up into here, I think. Into Orel-Kursk. But I'm going to leave them down there first because I might have to do some other non-combat moves here. Alright, so we don't want to leave this place undefended. So what we can do is we can move 2 of these dudes out of here and go 1, 2. There we go. That's 1 infantry no longer can just walk in and take a point from us. The Italians go next before the Germans. We don't want that. This stuff down here is acceptable. I'm going to non-combat move this dude into there though. That way we have a little bit more punch down there for next turn to take over a point. Alright, what else are we doing over here? See, this is where it gets complicated. Here, let's just show this from above. So, I need my pointer stick. Alright, let's do it this way. So, Leningrad here is in range from this stack here. It's in range from the stack over here. And it's also in range from this stack over here. Vilsk. So that's problematic. Am I zoomed out enough? Yeah, I can't zoom out anymore. These 2 stacks here are also in range of this city. And only one of these stacks is in range of Orel-Kursk. However, next turn, the stack here can go 1, 2 and hit Orel-Kursk, and this stuff from the city can hit Orel-Kursk, or can hit Crimea. Yeah, there's so many options. We can go, and this stuff down here can spread like spam all over and start gobbling up things we have. So what we're going to have to do is consider our options. So, oh man, there's no real good place to non-combat move anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just build 5 infantry and throw them into here. So now we have 7 infantry, a militia, a tank, and a couple of advanced mechs. We're going to throw 1 more infantry into this stack over here. We're going to throw all 5 of these Katyushkas into this stack right here. That's a pretty hefty stack. But first we're going to non-combat move one dude over there. Let's not put it upside down. Alright, so we've got 5 here in this city. Sorry, trying not to knock everything over. So we got 5 there, and we got 5 there, so that's that. I still have 5 or 4 more infantry I can build, a tank and a mech. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to build 3 more infantry somewhere. So I built 5 units there, I built 1 unit there. Let's just move this out 1. Well, we can rail move 2 of these guys to there. And we'll move the tank in there as well, just to give the Germans something to pause on. Which means we're going to build, well, we had 1 dude here, right? So we got these extra dudes we're going to build. So we're going to build 1 of those dudes on here. And we're going to build 1 dude down in South Africa and 2 guys in Moscow. So for Moscow, I'm just going to take off one of these white chips and I'm going to give them a green instead. All right. And we're going to build 1 dude. Oh, I can't build an advanced mech down there. Fine. We're going to build 1 dude here. Or we're going to build an advanced mech here. 1, and then we're going to build these dudes here. So now I have 1 more infantry to go here. Sorry, you can't even see it. I'm sorry. So what I've done, alright, is 5 infantry here, an infantry here, 5 Katyushkas over here, so that's 6 infantry, 7, 8 infantry, 9 infantry, and mech, an advanced mech, and then I'm going to build the tank and 2 infantry. So I took the infantry off of there. So I'm going to build a mech here. I'm going to build 2 infantry and a tank way over here because I don't want the Italians to become a problem up my butt here. And I'm making some decent banks, so we're going to build 2 infantry and a tank down here. That way we can start putting some threat on either hold our point here or take this point back or maybe take some of these points from the Italians. Let's make the Italians fight us. Alright. So that's that. Yeah, so that's the Russian turn. So Russia went up nothing. And I know I had shown Germany with this as their actual collected income. Plus they have the 5 income bonus that they were not allowed to collect from Russia. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move the 71 up 5 to 76. And we're going to take this off to start the next turn. I should have done that at the end of the turn after I did that. But that was just to show you what was going on. Russia has not advanced anywhere. It's still at 50. Germany's at 76. It's a rough slog here. Japan didn't get attacked this turn by Russia, although it could have been. And let's just non-combat move a couple of pieces here. So these guys are going to go 1, 2 into here. And these guys are going to go into there. All right. Just put a little bit more pressure on these Japanese. Keep them. And these guys, let's move them into there. Let's keep that one base here so that the Japanese can't use that air base against us. If I was allowed to attack more land zones, I might have done something over here. Oh, and now I don't know where this guy came from. He's in here, I think. So, whatever. I can't remember, so we'll just put him up there. Must have been from somewhere. The CCP is buying another mountain infantry, so we're just going to slap him underneath here. And they're going to walk this one dude over to there and take that. Probably should have put this down. So the CCP now has 3 zones, and it's going to do its recruitment roll, which is a 3 or less. And they got a 5, so they failed. All right. So be it. So yeah, that's the CCP's turn. They only have 2 locations that border, well, 3 actually, that border Russian zones. So let's give them the $3. They're technically probably only supposed to get 1, but let's give them a fighting chance. So they get $3 income from bonuses and nothing otherwise. I think the bonus is probably only supposed to be $1, but so be it. All right, that is the Russian turn. So Russia is going to collect $50. It lost its free tech roll and it's lost its only bonus, so it only gets the 50. So 40, $50. Russia does have wartime economy though, so let's get that out of the way. And wartime economy for Russia is 5. Oh, an extra 5 or so. They got 55 then. Not bad. Russia is now $13 less than they had last turn, no? So I don't know how that worked out. Oh, they must have saved some money or something. Alright, and that's the CCP spent money and whatnot. Okay, so Russia's income is at 50 and 5 with the wartime economy. And CCP's collected its 3. We're now going to be moving on to the Japanese turn. Japan is at war with absolutely everybody who is not red on this side of the map. So anybody within reach it's at war with. So we'll see what we do. Alright, and yeah, these guys are just leftovers from the last couple of battles here this turn. Alright, yeah, I'm going to leave you at that, and we're going to move on to the next player. Enjoy. And yes, I did put the Russian commander. Oh, I got to land these planes. Land these planes over here. And this extra commander that Russia got when Germany declared war on it, we're going to move that dude into Leningrad. That way we got a commander in all of our stacks. Alright. And yeah, that's it. That's the Russian turn. See you later. Okay, bud, you gotta get off my table, man. Come on. Alright. Sorry folks. I was gonna do a video here, but we're gonna have to hold on for a second here. Okay, RC Rent Carcass here. We're playing the Japanese turn, January 45. We're gonna build 3 light tanks, 9 infantry, and 4 destroyers. Alright, we got some attack moves here. Japanese are moving a couple destroyers into here. Hopefully they take that dude out. The planes from the aircraft carrier flown down, taking that out. This carrier's come down here to be on escort duty. This stuff moved in from there and over there, and it's doing a little attack here. They brought a commander along on the ground there, or on the in the ocean, so we're going to take out that blocker. Haven't moved these guys yet, but the planes have moved into there. Got a fairly substantial battle going on over there, and it's on the battle board. So you know what? Let's just do a couple of these little ones first. That way we don't forget them, because I always seem to forget the little ones if I do the big one first. So let's do this one here. We got 2 fighters at well, 2 fighters at 6 versus a cruiser at 6. Let's do a little bit of that here. There we go. 2 at 6 on attack. No hits. 1 at 6 back. That's a hit. God damn it. Can you afford to lose 2 fighters? Yeah, let's do it again. 1 at 6 attack. Miss. 1 at 6 defense. Miss. Whew. 1 at 6 attack. 1 at 6 defense. Red's attack. Blue's defense. Attack hits. Defense misses. So the attack got 1, and the defense took 1. That's expensive, but there we go. So these are gone. And 1 of these is gone. Alright, let's move on to this one. 2 at 4 versus 1 at 4. Alright, the blues are the Japanese attacking. They're all at 4. Nobody hit. Nobody hit. Nobody hit. That's insane. Round 4. Nobody hit. Round 5. Man. Round 6. Round 7. Hey, there we go. We got 2 hits by the attackers and a miss by the defender. So that works. This is off. Alright. And we got 1 more here. That is 2 cruisers and a destroyer with a commander. So 2 at 7, 1 at 5 versus 2 at 4. There we go. 2 at 7, 1 at 5. We'll just use the blues for 7s. Alright, we got 1 hit. That's all we need. Well, that's half of what we needed. Now the defense is going to roll 2 at 4. And they got 1 hit. Okay, so that's 1 each. I presume we're going to both lose a destroyer. So let's do this last round. Is 2 Japanese cruisers at 7 and 1 American destroyer at 4. Alright, we got, we hit him twice, but we only need to hit him once. Alright, so in 2 rounds, we have lost 2 destroyers and a 3rd destroyer. There we go. Alright, so that is all our land battle, or our sea battles, except for the amphibious, combination amphibious land assault on Calcutta. And we are zoomed way the hell down for that. You still can't see everything. Man, I got too many units on there. Okay, and now you can see everything. Okay, so this is a combination land and sea attack. So we are going to have a bombardment. We got 5 guys coming in off the shore, and we've got these guys coming in off the sea here. 4, 5, 6 off the sea. These guys here are land, land, land. So these guys down here all by themselves are the amphibious assault. Those 6 dudes. I got a commander. Everybody's +1. These guys got a commander. Everybody's +1. The city bonus doesn't give them +2 for the infantry, but it does give them target select at 1 for armor units. So, woohoo! See if we can't get this thing rolled out in a little bit more timely of a manner than that last battle that took forever to get anything resolved. Alright. So we got 3 tactical fighters, or tactical bombers at 8. And we got 1, 2. Here, let me get these dice out here. We'll just use these for counters. That's 2 hits. We got 1 fighter. Let's see if we can take out the plane. Yep, that's a plane. So what we're going to just do is we're going to say we're going to lose a plane for the British. This one defends lower, so we'll assume that's the one they're going to lose. Alright. So the fighter hit is taken off. 4, 5, 8 light tanks. 6, 8 light tanks at 5. And we've got 1, 2, 3 hits. That's it. And then we've got 6 Elite Marines at 4. Shit. I forgot something. Anyway, 6 Elite Marines at 4. They missed everything. I haven't quite rolled everybody. I still have my Marines on the, or my, all my infantry to roll for the first strike here. So let's see what we get for first strikes on both sides. So the Australians are rolling 2 artillery at 4 first strike. Misses. The Japanese are rolling battleship at 4. You're going to roll 2 battleships at 3 that are damaged. That's a hit. And they're going to roll a cruiser at 2. So just 1. All the first strikes, there's only 1 hit. And I'm assuming, since these guys already rolled, it has to be one of these dudes. Let's get a stack of 3, 4 white ones instead of a stack of reds. There we go. Done. And that guy doesn't get to shoot. So, alright, now I'm going to roll my Japanese infantry. I've got 5 and 6 for 11. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll just roll 6. There we go. And these are at 3, so I got 1 hit. And then I'm going to roll 5 more for the other stack of infantry. And these are at 1 to 3, and that's 3 more hits. Sweet. So this does not include the fighter that already got taken off, or the first strikes. So the Japanese have incurred 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 in damage. These guys already fired, so I'm assuming those 2, and then 9. That's 2 plus 5 is 7, 8, 9. Those are the damage. These guys already shot those, so I'm just going to take them right off. Alright, so these guys all get to roll, and we'll see how many Japanese we lose. Okay, so we've got 1 fighter at 7. That's a miss, thankfully. Tactical at 6. That is a hit, so there we go, 1 hit. 4 tanks at 6. Ooh, that's pretty good. 3 hits. And, oh man, how many do I got alive there? 3, 4, 5, 6 alive. Infantry. And they're at 5. We got 1 hit. And then we've got 5, 6, 7 taking as casualties already. And these are at 5 as well. So we got 1, 2, 3 more hits. Alright, so we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits off the Japanese. And of course, the ships don't count, but these count as doubles, right? So that's 2, 3, 4. Man, I forgot about that. 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. It's really more than that, but 4 land attacks and 8 amphibious assault attacks. Alright, let's do round 2. 3 tacticals at 8. 1, 2, 3 hits. One of them is target selected. I don't think that's going to matter, but just in case, I'm going to leave a target select up here, and I'm going to give him 2 more hits. Alright, now here we've got one fighter at 6. That's another hit. And what did I have there? 4, 8 tanks. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8 tanks at 5. And ooh, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Alright, and we got Elite Marines at 4 here. We got 6 of those. There we go, 6 Elites at 4. And 1, 2, 3 more. I think that might be enough, but I'm not sure, so we'll just keep on rolling. And 1 infantry at 3. Fail. Alright, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 hits total. I don't think I need to target select that one, but we'll find out. So that's 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. I have one more hit on them than I needed. So we're going to roll 6 infantry, 4 tanks, and a fighter back. So 2, 4, 6 infantry at 5. And we got 1, 2, 3. And 4 tanks at 6. 3 more, jeez. And we're going to have 1 fighter at 7. Another hit. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits in total on the Japanese. They don't have a lot of troops left. Alright, so they're going to need to lose 7 hits. I don't really want to lose these Elite Marines. Let's lose this guy for 1. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, that's expensive. Alright, let's move this Navy back onto the map. So these are the survivors. 2 light tanks, 6 Elite Marines, and 3 aircraft. And Calcutta is worth $3. So the FEC have lost their capital, which means they lost their money. Alright, let's grab our Japanese round. Oh. And I need to roll that commander's defensive thingy. Does he stay alive and run away, or does he get destroyed? Alright, so does this commander run away? He's not at 12, so he runs away. Sweet. Let's just assume, I don't know where he would run away to. Let's just assume he's gonna run away. He's gonna run away up to 4 spaces. Let's throw him over there. Alright. So yeah, this is worth 3, so the British are gonna lose 3. This is Calcutta's no longer a capital for the FEC. That gets to relocate. It can either relocate to Sydney or New Zealand, South Africa, Ottawa, or London. Ottawa seems to be the least dangerous at the moment, so that's where we're going to put him. So in order for it to lose its money, it's going to have to lose Ottawa again, or lose Ottawa. So the FEC lost all their income. It's not much, it's 7, but British only had $1. They can't even build a colonial now. Well, they can if they give this Lend-Lease wartime money to themselves. All right, so that's that. Let's crank this up a little bit here. Let's see what else is going on. All right, so in order for these aircraft to reach, I need to non-combat move that one there, and this one here. We got 1, 2, 3. Guess we have to non-combat move this guy down to here. These guys are there. This guy's gonna fly under that one. Alright, and that's that. I don't really know what to do up here. I don't have a lot of good options. So what I am going to do is I'm going to move 2 infantry over to here. And I'm going to move these 2 light tanks. Just going to leave them right where they are. 2 infantry over there. I'm going to place 3 infantry up there. I don't know what else to do with that stuff. So let's place some units here. So we're going to place 3 destroyers at this factory. 1 destroyer in the home factory. We're also going to place... Place 3 light tanks up in here, so I'm just going to throw an extra light tank scope there. Alright, and I got 5 and 4 for my infantry, so we're just going to slap down. You know what, we're going to have... Let's have 2 guys run over that way, and we'll just replace it with the 5. And I'll just put this down here. There. There we go. Easy peasy. So, yeah, that's down 3 for the British and up 3 for the Japanese. So we're going to move up 3. 1, 2, 3. I have a feeling Russia's going to be all over us next turn, but we'll figure it out. And the FEC has gone down 3 from 7 to 4. I think that's fair. There should have only 4 zones left. Let's double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's all I got left. Alright, so that is the Japanese turn. We're going to move on now to the British and Commonwealth turn. Let's see what kind of havoc they can cause.